Yeah, first I'd say congratulations to Charleston. To Ben, done an excellent job. On the game tonight. Obviously concede an early goal again from a free kick, which is frustrating. When you look at the season as a whole, a lot of ups and a lot of downs. I thought the group came together here at the end. Certainly fought and battled, and we put ourselves in a position to play for a trophy, but fell short. I feel like I say it every year, extremely grateful and thankful to be at a club like this. I certainly feel terrible at this moment for the players, for the club, for the fans, for our owners, for everybody that cares about, Louisville City. All we can try to do is make sure that we come back and we're stronger going into 2024.
You mentioned the early goal. Like goals do change games. What adjustments, if any, did you make in that moment, and how did that adjust, or how did that impact the game plan that you hope to have?
Yeah, I think obviously frustrating with how we concede the first goal. We started, certainly coming out of halftime, tried to make sure that we adjusted our line, that we were a little bit, tried to get a little bit higher and more pressure to the ball. Although, again, when you really look at real opportunities, we worked a ton on set pieces. They're one of the most dangerous, and felt we defended those relatively well. And then we changed shape once the second goal goes in. We went into a 4-4-2 diamond. I thought we picked up a ton of second balls when we went into that, put them under pressure. But again, fall short.
There were moments, though, I felt like where you all were on the front foot, and was it just sort of lacking that one opportunity, that right chance to pull yourselves back into it?
Yeah, I think we got into a couple of really good moments that we could have executed better. Obviously, you get the red card, and that puts you in a pretty tough spot, down a couple goals. But the players continue to push for it. They get one, and you have a couple free kicks there at the end that you'd like a bounce to go a different way. But again, it's a lot to take in so quickly after a game, especially understanding what's on the line. But for me, as I started this, conversation with, really, really proud, to be a part of a club like this.
We were talking to Tosh, and he mentioned when you do lose a game of this magnitude, that you guys stay on the field, you watch the trophy presentation, and kind of makes you hungry to get back in that position. Where do your emotions fall? I know it's early, but as you think ahead to next year, and what is in the future for you all based on that?
I think it's two things. Number one, it's out of respect for the opponent. Whenever we're in these type of games, I would hope that the opposing team does the same thing when it's us lifting a trophy. That's the first piece of it. The second piece of it was, similar to last year, making sure that the players see it, they feel it, and it's the same for myself and the staff. We came into this season with a clear memory of the feelings that we felt at the end of last year. And you want to use that to make sure you're pushing each other every single day. So it's a little bit of both of those things, and making sure that, again, we take those feelings and they fuel us moving forward.
And I know it's early, but what kind of off season do you expect to have? What are the priorities?
It'll be a busy off season for sure. We'll talk more about that as the off season goes on. For now, I think the focus is going to be on some of making some of those decisions, and looking forward.
So to the formation changes you made in the game with the 4 subs, was that something that you were already planning on doing, or was that was that kind of a reaction to that second goal?
Yeah, so we go through scenarios, obviously, in the lead up to the game: up a goal, down a goal, game tied. Obviously down 2 goals tonight. And we felt in that moment we needed to make a few changes that were going to put us in a position, obviously, to get the first. And I didn't want to wait any longer. At that point, it was about trying to get a response from the group. And I felt when we made those changes and the guys came in, I thought we gained the momentum back a little bit there. So if we were winning the game, it would have been a different formation as well.
Now, was the mentality of any concern tonight? I know that's kind of been an up and down subject throughout the season.
Yeah, I think it's a fair question. I felt really good all week. Felt really good today coming into the game. I didn't feel that the mentality was the problem tonight. You know, we get done on a free kick, and then a penalty. We get called for a penalty. And you know, those were two critical moments. We didn't win the critical moments. So, but I will say I felt that the group definitely left it on the field. I've been honest in front of you guys when I thought the mentality was shocking. Tonight, I don't feel that was the case. I don't think that was the issue.
The last question. I felt like that Charleston was a really fast team. Do you think that was kind of one of the defining factors?
Pace?
Yeah.
I don't think pace was the issue tonight. Again, when you look at clear-cut chances that we concede, the goals come from a free kick and a penalty, and some of their good moments came from set pieces. I didn't think that was the deciding factor in the game. It was we lost the critical moments, the free kick and the penalty, the lead up to the penalty. You know, that call's frustrating, but again, that's out of my control. It's out of the players' control.